Hi, we're going to learn high-flying whale today. And one of the cool things about high-flying whale is that it's relatively easy for people to pick up. So if you learn this in class, you can take it out to your friends. And like when you're hanging out with them in the park, when you're at a party, you can just be to your friend like, hey, I've got this way cool thing I want to show you. And you can like put them in the air and it's really relaxing. You can just like hang out inside of it. It's kind of like a spa. And it makes people pretty happy. So I'm going to show you how to set up. As a base, I'm going to lie on my back. I'm going to ask Brian to stand next to my ears and look at the curtain. Nice. Now, the next thing is I want to reach my toes to roughly where his bra strap is or heart rate monitor. And you notice my feet are a little bit too short. So what we can do is I can ask Brian to take my feet, hold my feet. Yeah. And my hands, I'm going to go for his ankles. And now, Brian, you want to lean back and you want to place my toes where your heart rate monitor would be. And lean back more, lean back more, lean back all the way. Nice. And I kind of want to move swiftly through extending my arms and legs, because once I'm in this position, it's stable. And notice how Stephen is showing us the feet. You want to keep your feet parallel and left and right of the spine, like no pressure on the spine. And I'm kind of high up on the back. Nice. And another thing you want to pay attention to is notice how my arms and legs are angled away from each other, kind of like a V. You want to think like a suspension bridge or something where you have pillars going in opposite directions. And they kind of cancel each other out. A nice thing to do here is you can ask your flyer if they want more back stretch. Do you want more back stretch, Brian?
Yes.
And now he wants more back stretch, so I'm going to point my toes more. Do you want more?
Yes.
Do you want more?
Yes.
More? Nice. And so you want to communicate until you find the optimal stretch. And you notice as a flyer, he's just moving his arms around. You just want to find a really comfortable position. And he can hang out here. However, I'm going to put him back down. So I'm going to first take his ankles. I'm going to place him next to my ears. And I'm going to help him back to his feet. Nice. We're going to do the same thing again. This time Portia is going to base Brian. So you can see a different flyer base pair. And you can go for it. And as I mentioned in other videos, on one hand we hope that, can you come a little more close? On one hand we hope that everything will go perfect. On the other hand we also hope that we might get some mistakes. We can talk about them and how to address them. So hold on for a moment, wait for a moment. Notice how her feet are a lot shorter, and this is where a lot of students just get stalled out. But remember the trick where the flyer just grabs the feet and kind of leans back on them? That's how we get around it. So then as a spotter, I want to be next to his neck, so that if, in case he were to go over, I can protect him. And nice. And then as a spotter, I can put another hand here, and I'm pretty much in control. Nice. It's looking pretty good. So Portia, do you want to ask Brian if he wants more back stretch?
Do you want more back stretch, Brian?
Yes. That's good.
Okay.
Less back stretch. Yes.
That's excellent communication.
And
Thank you.
Nice.
let's come down.
And nice. Cool. And as a spotter, you want to stay with your flyer until they're safely on the ground. Because sometimes things happen where the base holds onto their feet and then pushes really hard with their feet and they're going to end up face planting. So as a spotter, you got to protect your flyer from that too. We're going to do one more version where Portia's going to fly on me. And I want to show you a little bit of like a more advanced option. Could you show us spotting? Nice. Cool. So here we're in our normal high-flying whale. I'm going to take this foot. I'm going to place it on my knee. Here. I'm gonna place this on my knee. I'm gonna put my hands on top of the knees so that I can give her a little bit more of a head over backwards thing. How's this doing? How are you doing, Pasha?
I am doing great.
Nice.
Great.
This is kind of like a fun little cool option. To go back, I'm gonna take an ankle. I'm gonna take the other ankle. I'm gonna place her back down. Sweet. That's it.